Hello guys, this is Shan with my channel SHAN-CloudOps. So in my previous channel, we discussed about Azure Arc. So what are the major advantages of Azure Arc when we going to implement it? It's a kind of a single plane of glass. We can able to manage it at all kind of on-premises servers, Kubernetes cluster, IoT devices, bare metal minimum, any services you can able to manage it using Azure Arc. That is a basic advantage of Azure Arc. So as part of the today my session, we are going to discuss about how we can enable it, the existing Azure virtual machine or any of the virtual machine you can able to convert as a Arc enabled one. So today, mainly we are going to discuss and demonstrate about the main Arc enabled Azure VM. So as part of this complete session, I'm going to create one Azure VM using Azure ARM template and enabling the Arc enablement. So this is a complete session we are going to follow completely. Thanks for watching the session. Please subscribe my channel, SHAN-CloudOps. Thanks for your valuable inputs, likes, and everything. So to avoid the time, I'm directly jump into the a live demo. So a team, I think Azure has created a dedicated wiki page for all the Arc enablement program. And you can able to refer it, whatever the information you needed, you can able to refer it from here. So this is my Azure portal. So I am going to create it a simple Windows virtual machine using the ARM template. Then finally, I'm going to enable the Arc. So that is a complete demo we are going to see today my session. First of all, I have already created one resource group in East US region. I'm going to spin up the a virtual machine. So I think I just placed this GitHub repo in my description. The major thing is this GitHub repository, which was available in publicly available, everyone can access it. I'm just opening this in already in my VS Code. So this contain all kind of resources you want to spin it for the Kubernetes, the Linux servers, Windows servers, everything is ready-madely available here. So as part of this one, I am going to create it one simple Linux VM. So the deployment is already available and all the parameters, everything is available here. The one thing is you have a different way to deploy your Azure ARM template. You can able to use it your Ansible scripts, you can able to use it your Terraform scripts, or you can able to do it with the help of PowerShell or Azure CLI. So now, as a simplified manner to everyone can easily understand, I'll go to Azure portal and deploy this Azure resource management template. So if you go to Azure portal, you have an option called deploy a custom template. So we in Azure repository, we have a n number of existing repository, but you want to customize your repository. So this is option you can just use it. So build your own template in editor. So here I'm just going to load my template file. So the template file contains all the basic metadata informations of the VM or Kubernetes cluster, what storage account, whatever you are going to create it, all the informations are available in this part. So I just loaded this one, and this contains all the basic informations of the virtual machine and everything. So as part of this script, what the Microsoft given some sample in the sense, they are just enabling the Arc extension. So this Arc extension will be downloaded, all the required components will be installed as part of your desired state configuration mode. When you opening the virtual machine first time, it will automatically enable it all the custom extension related to this Arc will be enabled. Then we are going to enable it. So that is a major thing. I just uploaded the script. it will go to the default templates. I am just editing the parameters. So this is kind of a default one. I have my customized one. So before going to this one, if you go to your a jumpstart thing, you can able to see some of the preliminary steps. You just want to do it as part of this your complete exercise. So this what exactly in the sense you need to enable it some of the preliminary activities like you need to register the hybrid compute by default. Any of the Azure subscription, you don't feel it, you don't have it. The hybrid a resource provider has been registered. To register the Azure resource provider, you can use the Azure CLI to run the AZ version and AZ hybrid. So these are all the things you just want to run it. Then finally, when I want to connect my, because I think we have lot of methodologies to authenticate your virtual machine from the external providers. So we have option to our back. We have we have a service principles and we have a managed identities. Lot of options we have it. But now we are going to use it as your service principles. So that particular service principle will be created as part of these steps. So this contains to create the RBAC. Basically, this is what contains the full contributor access for the app ID or service account. We can call our service principal. Okay, any name we can call it as. So this will create your one of the Arc account. I can show you as part of my demo. So once you have registered this one, you will get it the keys from your Azure CLI. So like this. So this is my app ID, display name, password, and tenant ID. All the information you can able to get it as part of this stuff. Once this everything is ready, you can update your ARM template, your local. Anyway, you have cloned that thing. You need to change it all the necessary input here. This is kind of a parameters. You can just update it completely. Then you can just paste it in the edit parameters. So sometimes this processing you will take some time extra. So during that time, I will pause my video and I will continue this one. So I have done it. I don't want any tagging right now. But tagging is a best practices. So whenever you need to do it, any Azure resources always to be tagged it for best practices perspective. Yeah, I'm done. I'm going to create it. This custom template will take a time to create it. Yeah, the deployment is started. Might be this deployment is in progress, will take some more time to proceed it further. So what I'm going to, I'm pass it quickly and I'll come back again. Hi guys, finally it got deployed. So because of some extension, it took a while to deploy it completely. So now you can able to see under my resource group, I can able to created all the simple Windows VM, the NIC, network security groups, and disk or VNet, everything has been created under my resource group. So everything is using the current ARM template we have used it. What exactly, this is kind of plain vanilla VM, Windows VM. So I'm going to connect it using the DP. So currently this is not enabled by Azure Arc. So what actually using the some custom extension script, we need to enable the Azure Arc. So I'm just logging into the virtual machine. So for first time, if you are not connected, you are with your isolated virtual network or as isolated virtual network or any Azure Active Directory or any your existing enterprise Active Directory, you can use it the default credentials to log in into the RDP machines. So to log in for the same, I just want to place my IP 170. That's my public IP created as part of this complete provisioning methodology. So 50 and the username has been provided in the ARM template. So that is our demo. Then finally, my password. Yes, I'm going to log in into the VM. Since I just used the D2 series, it's kind of a very smaller kind of virtual machine series. Because of my demo, I chosen the very small series. I think depends on the needs of your application, needs of your project. You can just upgrade it and fine tune your virtual machine sizes. So it's the first time logging in. It's take a while to log in, and it is as per the script we have mentioned it. It took some time to execute it, all the mandated agents to connect to our a Arc service. So that's why in the DSE, they said state configuration. As part of the extension, we just provided the configurations to set up all the mandatory things. So related to Azure Arc onboarding stuff. So all the scripts are available as part of the GitHub repositories. You can able to refer it, and it will take a few minutes. It will come into the online. Yes. So the initial onboarding DSC format has been completed. So next, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to execute the batch script. In that case only, my virtual machine has been connected to the Arc network. So the script is available in the Jumpstart page, but still I just want to customize it because of my need. I just passed all the necessary informations here. So I'm just copying it. Go to my virtual machine, open the PowerShell ISE in a run as administrator mode. In meanwhile, I'll show you here in my portal under my resource group, nothing was organized. If you see here, no Arc related resources has been created right now. I just passed all my subscription ID, app ID, password, everything. So as per the initial onboarding process, I think all the Arc related extension has been updated into this virtual machine. So now I think we are going to run the startup thing to onboard it, the Arc stuff. So I'm just executing the script. So during my first time, I think started doing it, I missed to register the hybrid resource provider. So because of that, I got some error message. To avoid that kind of stuff, you need to follow all kind of prerequisites are mentioned in the Jumpstart page related to the Windows or Linux, whatever it may be. You can do it. I'll, this has been completed. I'm going to refresh my resource under the resource group. You can able to see the new resource has been created. This is called Arc enabled virtual machine. Using this particular Arc, you can able to do all kind of operations. It's a kind of a single pane of glass. Update management, any patching related stuff, you can able to control it from one page. And log analytics, all kind of logs. Even for example, you have an on-premises server, you can't able to collect your logs. So that kind of scenario, you can use this log analytic provider, LAW. So log analytics workspace, we called as a and policies, everything you can able to control, and monitoring bits, everything you can able to control it using Azure Arc. So this is one of the major advantage of this Azure Arc. So please connect with the all the required informations, and so jumpstart page. So everything has been available here. You can able to see the all the steps and all the Kubernetes app services jumpstart, and everything is available. So in my upcoming session, I'm going to cover how we can able to convert the existing Kubernetes cluster into Arc enabled. So that kind of things I'm going to continue in my upcoming session. Please be connected and subscribe my channel SHAN-CloudOps. And please watch my wiki pages. All are up to date related to cloud, DevOps, and automation related to managed Kubernetes. So all kind of things are, I'm just planning to upload it in the upcoming sessions. To support our lot of audience, we have it from Tamil. I'm going to do some of the this kind of a high level sessions for the Kubernetes Azure in a native language called Tamil in upcoming videos. Thanks, team. Thanks for your time. Please support me. Subscribe my channel, Sean Cloud Ops. Thank you. Bye bye.